This is Alan Farley from FX Empire. Snap reports earnings after Thursday's closing bell. Taking a look back, the stock came public in the 20s back in 2017, peaked right around 29, finally returned to that level in October 2020 and broke out with this big gap. The subsequent uptrend first made a top around the $73 level in February 2021, exceeded that in July, uh, got to a little bit of trouble here where it started marching sideways and then gapped down, completing this bearish island reversal, a very ugly bearish island reversal. Now that's subsequent sell-off has come all the way back down to this support line. As you can see, it broke the support line just ahead of January earnings. January earnings were pretty good. It popped back up into the upper 30s, and then that's all she wrote. It came up to the 50-day moving average. It failed 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, 8 days, 9 days, 10 days, 11 days, 12 days spent at or above the 50-day moving average, but it failed to exceed it and head up towards the 200-day in the 40s. So this is definitely a very obvious failure here that we have to deal with. Now, this is sort of a triangle pattern. It doesn't really say where it's going, but it could very easily test the low. Or if we get a good report, we get back up to the 40s fairly easily, especially with the volatility of the stock. However, as you can see, there's very little accumulation. Accumulation is back to October 2020 levels. It hit a bottom right here in February, but February, March, with all that great earnings, quote unquote, the stock has attracted very few buyers because there's an active distaste for social media stocks. Taking a look at longer term cycles, let's take a look at the weekly and the monthly to see where we stand. Here's the weekly on stochastic. We have a weekly stochastic sell cycle. As you can see, we've been testing this low now for the entire year and testing support and the low for the entire year. And this doesn't bode well. This still says that we're probably going to get more testing. Let's take a look at the monthly. The monthly is finally turning the corner. Hopefully we're making a bottom. It sure looks like we'd be making a bottom coming down the support level. So we do have that long-term impulse that's helping us. But these real mixed cycles and the lack of accumulation here, well, we could get up, we could be in a trading range. A good report could get us into the 40s again, but a bad report, look out below because Snap is a very, very volatile stock in a very tough social media market.